Good morning. How are you doing today? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, I'd like to see your comments. You're welcome to today's daily market outlook session. Has been trading this week. I hope it's been profitable. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. You're welcome. Can you hear me? How is the sound? How is the sound? Please confirm the sound is okay. Confirm the sound is okay. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? So today is Thursday 11th. I want us to look at the fundamentals before we go to the charts. Okay. Today is Thursday, July 11th, and CPI, Consumer Price Index, data will be released today by 1:30 p.m. And you will notice that price has been in a range on the major currency pairs, USD pairs, and that's because CPI data will be released today. For the week, on USD pairs, you would see USD CAD, GBP USD, Australian dollar USD. We've not really experienced much volatility, high volatility in the market. That's because CPI data will be released today. So by 1:30, we should expect high volatility in the market. And that is what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for CPI data. Once CPI data is released, if I'm able to see my setup, my bias on the USD pairs, GBP USD, Euro USD, Australian dollar USD, NZD USD is sell. On gold, also my bias is sell. So once the news is released and I'm able to identify my setup, my bearish setup on these pairs, I'm going to sell. I'm going to sell. Or if my setup shows up, let's say few minutes to when the news will be released, I would go in. I might go in with smaller lot size. Then after the news has been released, I go in with more lot size. That is my plan for today. I want to be in the market when there will be high volatility, when the money will be available. Do you get what I'm saying? Okay. So you could see, even you notice this morning the price has been ranging. The institutions are setting traps for retail traders. A lot of retail traders have been jumping in and out, jumping in and out, setting stop loss. They're just going to be clearing the stop losses. They're just going to be clearing the stop losses. Okay. So I'm waiting for the major news to be released, for CPI to be released by 1:30. Good morning, Mr. Olodu. Good morning, Mr. Peps. Good morning, Onyinye. Yeah, you guys can hear me, right? The sound is okay. I fixed my mic. It's okay. So that's it for fundamentals. Now let's go to the charts. You can see a major news was released for Great Britain, GBP this morning, GDP, and it was positive. And you would see that GBP USD has been bullish. GBP USD has been bullish. That's because the news that was released for GBP, which is great gross domestic product, was positive for the dollar. Yeah, Mr. Samuel, I can see you. Good morning, Mr. Godswill. I can see you. Let's go to the charts. If there's any pair you want me to analyze, please drop it in the comment section. So let's start with gold. Let's start with gold. Okay. Let's start with the 4-hour time frame. Or let's start with the daily time frame. Let's start with the daily time frame. So on the daily, you would see yesterday candle. Let me delete all these lines. Yesterday candle closed bullish. Looks like a shooting star. Okay, looks like a shooting star. And I know a lot of retail traders would have jumped in, to sell, because after the close of yesterday candle, we had what looked like a shooting star. If you go to 4-hour, you would see that a bearish reversal pattern has formed on 4-hour. You can see the pattern we had on 4-hour yesterday. This reversal pattern, and a lot of retail traders would have jumped in to sell after this pattern. Was it wrong? No. But if you are aware that a major news would be released today, CPI, you would have taken some caution, probably going with smaller lot size. Mr. Azaya, I can see you going with smaller lot size. Now, a lot of retail traders would have executed sell after this reversal pattern. This is a spinning top, and this looks like an engulfing candle because it's closed below the low of this spinning top. Okay, and where would they have their stop loss? Their stop loss would be at this high, and I believe the institutions are going to clear the liquidity at this previous high. So my expectation on gold today is to sell after liquidity has been cleared at this high or this high. If liquidity gets cleared at this high and I see a bearish reversal pattern, I see my setup, I would sell. But if after clearing liquidity at this high, there is no bearish reversal pattern, I would wait for them to clear this next high. That could be their next target. So after liquidity has been swept at this previous highs, that is when I will consider selling gold. Right now, gold is bullish, but I will not advise that you buy gold right now. It's very risky to buy gold at the current market price. This would have been the best price to buy gold. You can see this pattern here. Yeah, you can see this would have been the best price after the close of this candle that looks like a spinning bottom. That would have been the right time, because if you go down to 4 to 1 hour, this is 4-hour time frame. If you go down to 1 hour after the formation of this pattern, you'll be able to identify a bullish reversal pattern on 1 hour time frame. You would be able to identify a bullish reversal pattern on 1 hour time frame. Let's go to 1 hour. So that would have been the best time to execute this trade. Can you see the pattern we had on 1 hour? This is a bullish reversal pattern. We had what looks like hammer, right? Also an hammer here. Now, after the formation of a bearish hammer, the rule is that you wait for the next candlestick to close bullish before you buy. That is the rule, because this is a bearish hammer. If this was a bullish hammer, you can go ahead and execute the trade. But because this body, the body of this hammer is bearish, it's an indication that we still have sellers in the market. Are you getting me? We still have sellers in the market. And if you want to execute a buy trade, you must see a bullish candle. A bullish candlestick must form before you consider taking any buy trade. You cannot be seeing bearish candles, and you decide to buy. No, there has to be a bullish candle. You have to wait for the buyers to come into the market before you risk buying. So this was a bearish hammer. So we can't go in with this. With this also, this is a bearish hammer. We can't go in with this. This is a bearish spinning top. We can't go in with this. So it is after the close of this bullish candle, we would have executed a buy trade. This would have been the best time to buy. Now, if you had not entered buy at this point, why would you want to buy at the current market price? Tell me, why would you want to buy at the current market price? Isn't that risky? It's obvious it's risky. It has done over how many pips? From 729 to 83. That's over 110 pips. Over 110 pips. So why would you want to buy when the market is trading far above where you ought to have entered the trade? It's only FOMO that will make you buy gold at the current market price. FOMO, fear of missing out, will be the only reason you want to buy gold. It's too risky. So don't buy, don't sell. Wait for a good bearish setup before you sell. That's my take on gold. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. I want to believe you've liked the stream. I want to believe you've liked the stream. If you haven't, do that now. Do that now. If you haven't liked the stream, do that now. And if this is your first time participating in the live stream, ensure you subscribe to the channel so that anytime I come online, you'll be notified by YouTube, because sometimes I might forget to post on the social platforms. Okay, so ensure you are subscribed to the channel so that anytime I come online, you get notification from YouTube. Okay, which other pair do you want us to analyze? Okay, we'll definitely look at GBP USD. Yeah, GBP USD, as you can see, is still bullish. It's still bullish. It is still bullish. Okay, GBP USD is still bullish, and like I said, technically it is bullish. Fundamentally, it is bullish because the gross domestic product data that was released today was positive for Great Britain, and that is why Great Britain USD is still bullish. It is still bullish, but I would not advise that you buy at the current market price. Buying at the current market price is very risky. All the car risky is very risky. Okay, let's start with the daily time frame. Okay, so let me start with the weekly. Okay, so there's a high probability they're going to clear liquidity at this previous high. There is a high probability. Okay, there is a high probability they might clear that high. Let's go down to 4-hour time frame. Let's see if a fair value gap was created after the formation of this bearish reversal pattern at this point. Let's go down to 4-hour time frame. No, let's start with daily. Daily. Okay. We had a fair value gap here on daily, and the market is currently trading above the fair value gap. We had a fair value gap here on daily, and the market is currently trading above that fair value gap. So we need to go down to lower time frame. Maybe there's still a fair value gap above the one on the daily. Let's go to 4-hour. Maybe they're trying to fill that gap. Let's go to 4-hour and see. Let's see why price broke from that daily fair value gap. Why? Let's go down to 4-hour. So on 4-hour, we don't have a fair value gap above. Let's go down to 1 hour. After the formation of this pattern, let's go down to 1 hour. We want to be sure, want to know why price broke out from that daily gap. Let's see. Aha, on 1 hour. No, that's not yet. Oh. We can't go past this level on 1 hour. We can't. That's how far we can go. Ooh. So I can't find that. So let me go back to 4-hour. Okay, so you can see price is. If we're able to, I wish we could go, back on 1 hour. I'm sure there's still a fair value gap, maybe on 15 minutes or 5 minutes. Maybe that's what price is trying to fill. Okay, so that's my take on GBP USD is bearish. I'm looking for sell opportunity on GBP USD. Mr. Gospel, I can see you. Good morning. Mr. AZ, I can see you. Good morning. Please, if you're here to like the stream, please do that now. So on daily, on 4-hour, I'm waiting for a bearish reversal pattern to form on 4-hour before I sell. A shooting star or an angry man should form, or a doji or a spinning top should form on GBP USD before I will sell. Okay, before I would sell. That's my take on GBP USD. Today, my bias for GBP USD is bearish. You cannot buy now. This would have been the best price to buy GBP USD. You can see all this reversal pattern here. You should have entered buy on GBP USD at this point. This is where you should have entered buy. Why would you want to buy at the current market when the market is currently at a premium level? It's very expensive. As far as I'm concerned, it's overbought right now. So buying at that price is at a very high risk because price could pull back any moment from now. So what you should be looking out for is a bearish reversal pattern. Wait for a bearish reversal pattern to form on GBP USD before you sell. I hope that is clear. Okay, Mr. Emese, we should look at on USD card. Okay. USD card. USD card has been ranging for some time. Since on the 5th of July, USD card has been in a range. It's been ranging. No clear direction. It's neither bullish nor bearish. Okay. It is bullish. Let me start with the daily. Okay. So on the daily also, you would see that it's been in a range. The way I see it, they might want to clear these lows because there are a lot of stop losses residing at these lows at the moment. So they might want to clear the sell side liquidity before going for the buy side liquidity. That's my take on USD card. They would want to clear the sell side liquidity before going for the buy side liquidity. And you can see the sell side liquidity, these previous lows. There are a lot of stop losses residing at these lows. A lot of sell orders at these lows. A lot of sell orders. So I'm sure they would want to come and clear these lows. Right now, they are just, you know, enticing retail traders to buy. I think that's what is playing out in the market now. They want you to buy. They want you to buy. They want you to buy. Okay. So maybe before CPI or after CPI is released, they will go for your stop losses before buying. That's what is playing out in the market now. That's what I think is playing out in the market now. Okay, so my take on USD CAD today is bullish. Is bullish. Wait for a bullish setup. After liquidity has been cleared, the sell side liquidity has been cleared, then you should look for buy opportunity on USD CAD. I hope that is clear, Mr. Ime. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. Which other pair do you want me to analyze? Let me know. Which other pair? We've looked at gold, GBP USD, USD CAD. Let's look at one of the JPY pairs, USD JPY. USD JPY. USD JPY. USD JPY is still bullish. Let me see the weekly time frame. Let's see the weekly. Okay, you can see this week so far, USD JPY it's been bullish, and there's a high probability they're going to clear liquidity at this previous high. Okay, there's a high probability they're going to clear liquidity at that previous high. So my bias on USD JPY for today's market is bullish. Is bullish. Price might just pull back to, you can see price at the resistance level, and that could be the reason for the current pullback. Okay, this resistance is what is holding price right now. So price is likely going to pull back. Let's see what we have on 4 hour. Okay, now they might want to come for this low. There's liquidity residing at this low. They might want to come for this low before going bullish. Okay, that I take on USD JPY. You can see this level is a support. Can you see this? This is a support. So they might want to come and clear liquidity at this low before going bullish. Okay, so let's wait for that to happen. If after clearing liquidity at this low, a bullish reversal pattern forms, then you could consider buying USD JPY. My bias for USD JPY today is bullish. Is bullish. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. Let's see GBP JPY. GBP JPY. Yes, GBP JPY. Okay. Let's start with the weekly. It's been bullish. Yeah, it's been bullish, strongly bullish. Let's see the daily. Daily also is bullish, so we cannot sell. We cannot sell. And 4 hour. Okay. Last candle closed as looks like a spinning top, a bullish spinning top. If the current candle closes bearish, you might want to look for sell opportunity. Okay, price might pull back to, let's say, on 1 hour. Do we have a fair value gap here? We had a fair value gap here. After the breakout, there was a fair value gap that was created here. So price might want to test this zone before going bullish. Okay, it might want to test that zone before going bullish. You can also apply your Fibonacci, take it from this swing low to this swing high, wait for price to pull back to a discount level before you buy. That's my take on GBP JPY. Wait for price to pull back to discount level before you buy. I hope that is clear. Any question? Any question? Any question? You have any question? Australian dollar USD. My bias is bearish. I'm expecting a bearish move on Australian dollar USD. So you can see we have area of liquidity here, area of liquidity here. There's a probability they're going to clear this buy side liquidity before going bearish. Okay. A lot of retailers are buying and selling right now. Buying, selling, buying, selling, buying, selling. So they will go for the stop losses before they sell. That's my expectation on Australian dollar USD. I want to see them clear these previous highs before going bearish. 4 hour, I must see a bearish reversal pattern on 1 hour time frame or 4 hour time frame. There is no bearish reversal pattern on 1 hour at the moment. There is no bearish reversal pattern on 4 hour at the moment. Okay, so that's my take on. You would also notice here that price just tested the previous 4-hour candle that closed, tested a what's it called, this support. You can see tested the support, and you can see there's a rejection from that support. You can see it at this point, it was a support. Price tested that support, and there's a rejection from that level, which means there's a high probability that price might just keep going up. Okay, because if you go down to 1 hour, you can see the pattern that formed when price tested that support. Can you see it? What formed here? A spinning bottom, or you call this an hammer, formed after price tested that support level. That should tell you that this support might hold. Okay, that should tell you that this support is likely going to hold. Okay, so that's it for Australian dollar USD. I'm looking for sell opportunity on Australian dollar USD. My bias for gold, like I said, is bearish. GU is bearish. I guess you came in late, Mr. Samuel. You came in late. Okay, you might have to watch the replay. Any question? Is there any other pair you want me to analyze? Let's look at DXY. Let's look at DXY. DXY. So on DXY, you can see DXY is still bearish. That tells you that the dollar is weak at the moment. Okay, that tells you that the dollar is weak at the moment. DXY is bearish. So before we sell GBP USD, Australian dollar USD, Euro USD, before we sell NZD USD, we want to be sure that DXY is bullish. We need to see a bullish reversal pattern form on DXY before we sell those pairs. Okay, so let's see what we had on the daily yesterday. Okay, on Monday we had what looks like an hammer, but as you can see, I think they want to clear the liquidity at this previous low. That's what is playing out on DXY right now. Okay, so they are likely going to clear this low. Okay, so if they're able to clear this low, just wait for bullish reversal pattern to form on preferably 4-hour time frame. If a bullish reversal pattern forms on 4-hour time frame after liquidity has been swept, that should be the time for you to now consider selling GU, AU, EU, gold. Are you getting me? Then you could consider buying USD CAD, USD JPY, USD CHF. Okay, so right now, as you can see it that the dollar is weak. DXY is bearish, which tells you that the dollar is weak. The DXY dollar index is used to measure the strength of the dollar. Okay, it is used to measure the strength of the dollar. If DXY is bullish, it indicates that the dollar is strong. If DXY is bearish, it indicates that the dollar is weak. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. You can just be using the DXY to determine the direction on GBP USD, NZD USD, Euro USD, Australian dollar USD, and gold. Just by analyzing the DXY charts. I hope that is clear. I hope you are getting value. You're getting value. Please always share this link with your loved ones, those who are into Forex trading and those who are interested in learning how to trade. And for those of you in Lagos, we are planning for an event in Lagos. Cabana will be hosting an event in the month of July. The date and time will be communicated to those of you who are in Lagos. Okay, to those of you who are in Lagos, those of you that we've not met one-on-one. This is an opportunity for you to meet with me one-on-one. The date and the time will be communicated to you guys soon. Okay, if you're in Lagos or you have friends in Lagos who would like to learn how to make money trading in the Forex market, you could send the invitation to them. Let them come and learn. It's going to be free. Okay, it's going to be free because it's sponsored by Cabana Capitals. It's going to be free. Okay, so any other question? 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 Any other pair you want me to analyze? Please drop it in the comment section. Drop it in the comment section. Any question? Any question? Okay, we've looked at USD CAD. Okay, let's look at which other pair should we look at here? Okay, let's look at Euro Aussie before we end the session. Euro Aussie, my bias for Euro Aussie is bullish. My bias for Euro Aussie is bullish, but they might want to clear liquidity at these previous lows before going bullish. Okay, they might want to clear liquidity at this previous low before going bullish. So my plan for for Euro Aussie, let me see what we have on 4 hour. Okay, this looks like Euro Aussie is set for buy. Looks like Euro Aussie is set for buy. Let me go down to 1 hour. If I can identify a bullish reversal pattern on 1 hour, let's see. Okay, we have a bullish reversal pattern on 1 hour. Then on 10 minutes, I want to confirm a shift in market structure. Mr. Bamidele, good morning. I want to identify a shift in market structure on 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Uh, uh, Okay, there's a shift in market structure on 15 minutes. I think EA is set for buy. Okay, but this is what I'll suggest now. This is what I'll suggest. EA is set for buy. We should wait for price to pull back. Let's apply our Fibonacci on the 15 minutes time frame. I think EA is set for buy. Let's apply Fibonacci and wait for price to pull back to discount. Okay, wait for price to pull back to discount before you buy. EA is set for buy, but we should wait for price to pull back. Let's wait for price to pull back. As you can see, we had a fair value gap that was created. You can see a fair value gap was created at the discount zone. Can you see this gap here? So price is likely going to pull back to fill this gap. That's my expectation on C. And this is likely going to happen before the major news is released or after the major news is released. Price should pull back and fill this fair value gap before you buy Euro Australian dollar. Euro Australian dollar will be bullish. It will be bullish, but wait for price to pull back because we should have entered from this point, and the market is currently trading at 60. If we decide to buy from this market price, our stop loss will be, the risk will be a little bit high. Okay, but if we wait for price to pull back to this area, our stop loss will be maybe less than 20, let's say between 20 and 30 pips. So the choice is yours to make. Maybe you want to take this high risk or wait for price to pull back, but I would advise you wait for price to pull back. And like I said, it's likely going to play out before the news is released or after the news is released. There's a high probability that it's going to play out after the news is released. So just be patient. Be patient. Please, today is CPI. CPI, you have to be very conservative, smartly, don't over leverage, apply stop loss. Don't FOMO. If you've missed the move, let it go. There will always be another opportunity to make money in the market. Don't FOMO, okay? So it appears there are no questions. It appears there are no questions. Any question, any question, any questions? Any questions? I need to be sure there are no questions before I end this class. Mr. Ime, Mr. Samuel, who else is in the class? Onyi, are you still in this class? Mr. Amuda, do you have any question? No question from Mr. Samuel. Any question from Amuda? Do you have any question? Okay, so that will be all for today's Mr. Kolo. I can see you. That will be the end for today's session. That will be all for today's session. If you have any question, I believe you all are on the WhatsApp group, the general WhatsApp group. You can drop your questions there. We have several experienced traders in that group. If I'm not available to attend to your questions, most times there will be someone in that group that will provide answers to your questions. But the thing is, I'm always available, right? I'm always available. So just drop your questions on the WhatsApp group. And those who are Cabana clients, you know, you can send me a DM if you have any question. You can send me a DM, Cabana client. And if you are my private student, you have access to my DM. Okay, you have access to my DM. But if you're in the general WhatsApp group, you can't send me a message on WhatsApp. You can't DM me. Only those that are Cabana clients that have funds up to $200 in their trading account, and those that are my private students are the people that have the privilege to send me DMs even at 12 at midnight. Only those are the people that have my attention, that get my attention. Okay, so that'll be all for today. I always appreciate you all for your participation, always showing up for the classes, sharing the links with friends, giving my contacts to friends. I appreciate every one of you. My greatest desire is to see you all prosper, excel, attain financial freedom, trading in the financial markets. That is the reason I do the things that I do. I really appreciate you all. God bless you, and do have a wonderful day. Okay, Samuel, I'll be waiting for your message. It's okay. All right, bye for now. Let's go prepare for CPI.